कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We all live in a system. That system can be house, that system can be country, that system can be organization. And what is important to understand, that in that system in which we live, there is God's will in that system also. And there are people in the system, there is a requirement in the system. And I am also one part in that particular place, house. Then that particular place or house or any model, you can call it, that has a desire from me. There is nobody from whom, if you are living there, there will be no desire. There is a desire of I'm not one person, not desire of one person. In general, there is a desire from everybody. There is a general desire of the people. And that general desire of the person, of the people around you, will not be very easy desire. The general desire of everybody, don't be angry. If you are a father, nobody will want that a son or a daughter will not want that be angry or expect from me. So this general desire of the people from you is called the God's desire. But I won't do what? No, wait. Let me complete. You speak afterwards. That God's desire, to fulfill that particular God's desire, requires what? Tell me who? Huh? One requires that my desire also be with the same God. And that is what I said yesterday was Samarpanam. You are not meant to put your desire beyond a point, put your mind, put your ideas, put your own style. Because if Shraddha is there, yesterday, coming back, Shraddha, and from Shraddha comes Samarpanam. That means the desire, generally we hear in the colleges, be ambitious. Schools, colleges, there, be ambitious, become something, show something. Show something, you are also somebody. Don't be just a doormat. Be something. Try to become something. Let world know you. Let you have a position. Earn something. No problem. I have no problem with what you are saying. These are all prep class things. Even if you become something and you will show something, still you won't have satisfaction. You will become something, you become rich, you become something, no problem. Even if you work very hard, there will be a portion in you which will be unhappy. At the most, you can go and fulfill your professional desires. Become something means become professionally very good. Kyun? You become doctor, you become businessman, you become engineer, you become rocket scientist. You become interior designer. Fashion designers कर देते हैं उसमें क्या है? Interior नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है. Some people don't like. So, they showed that I don't like that. So fashion designing कर देते हैं उसमें क्या बात है? बन जाओ. Hairdresser you can become. Hairdresser. Some of you are already practicing. So you can become hairdresser. आप प्रोफेशनली बन सकते हो कुछ में भी. You can earn, you can have BMW, what is there? BMW means body, mind work. So, what about your emotional life? What about your life of fearful life? Professional life can bring you money, recognition, and maybe job satisfaction. 3 things. ठीक बोल रहे हैं? Money. Some don't have money also, only satisfaction is there. A good reputation is there. Doctor is there, he doesn't charge too much, but he has a very good reputation. Great. Some have less reputation, money is more. Businessmen are there. Or they have earned a name in the country, or they have done very good business. So, professional life can give you 3 things: money, reputation, and what was the third? Satisfaction. Job satisfaction. Job satisfaction means what you wanted to do, you can do it properly, and your samskar of doing something can be expressed. Your impression can be expressed. Right? What about your emotional life? Your son, daughter, wife, husband, children. What about your desire to become very big? What about how will you deal your death? How will you deal with attachment? How will you deal with your anger? Professional life does not tell you how to deal with anger. It doesn't tell how to deal with your attachment. One cannibal was there, that cannibal. So he went to study from Harvard University. And after he was studying from university, so he came back and he saw he went to a place, so his son said, "Daddy, how many people are there?" So this said, "Don't say, just say what is the menu." And now we'll not eat, we'll eat with fork and knife now. We'll not use hands. It is not a good etiquette to use hand and, like this, mess up the whole thing. We'll have tissues and we'll use fork and knife. Cut, lot of sound you'll make. यही बनाया है और क्या बनाया? But anger, tell me, professional life will take your anger away? I don't think so. Professional life will take your passion and lust away? I don't think so. Professional life can take your ego away? I don't think so. Professional life can take your, attachment and infatuation and stubborn nature away? I don't think so. It can take your fear away? I don't think so. I'm not censoring profession. That is very good. You attained something. You are not Ganesh, Gobal Ganesh. At least you did something. You did something. Good, wonderful. I have full-throated congratulations. Although I have cold. So, but the main things in life is something more internal is required. Can you be out of the fear of death? And professional life, ultimately, profession leaves you. You don't leave the profession. Retire means, what does it mean retire? Work is tired of you. Which work you are doing. Cricket is tired of you, that is called retiring from cricket. Office is tired of you, now you go. Let others come and take over. Singing is tired of you, therefore now you can't sing. Now stop singing now. Sing God's name. Requirement of life is much bigger than what we think, my dear. Emotional life is easy to handle. Son is there, daughter is there, sorrows are there, prarabdha is there, ailments are there as you grow, diseases come. How long you can continue with that? So life demands something that make your mind in such a manner. What? That you have fulfillment. You have freedom. And you have a sense of, I have not lost anything. Feeling for Lord, fulfillment with yourself, freedom from birth and death, and feeling of Lord. 3F is required. Will the richness give fulfillment? Navittena tarpaniyo manushya. Kathopanishad says. Lapsyam he vittamadrakshma chetva. Nachiketa was given the boon to get lot of riches by Yamraj. He says, Navittena tarpaniyo manushya. Lapsyam, he was very clever, but he says that when I have seen you anywhere, you will not send me empty-handed. Definitely you will give me something. So I don't need that money. Fulfillment does not, all professional life can come to the body level. There is a deeper levels which are hungry in us. Bereavements will be there, people will leave. How will you tackle that area? How will you tackle that area where you are insulted? How will you tackle that area where you are... Where you are? Yesterday I used that word in Nirahankarta. Where you are? Avoided, neglected. Everybody in this world is neglected by somebody or many buddies. Buddy, you understand? No? These youngsters use this language. How are you, buddy? You have not heard? He is my buddy. They say like that. Not body. He is my buddy. B-U. Huh? D? He is my buddy. First time I heard, I said, where is your body? Body is here, how can you be? My point is, everybody is neglected by somebody or somebodies. How will you deal that area? How will you deal with your disease? Life is very big areas are there which to tackle is difficult. How will you deal with that area where you loved somebody and that person is no more? He has passed away. How will you deal with that area? You had a tremendous love for somebody and that person has passed away. Or somebody whom you loved and he has deserted you. Or left you. How will you deal with that area? How will you deal with that area of financial difficulties? How will you deal with that area? Somebody close to you really loves you badly and you don't want that I should be very attached to him. How will you deal with that area? I should not be emotionally dependent on him at least. Life has so many dimensions that you will always feel that if I had known that this will happen, I would have prepared better. I was not prepared for certain things. I was unprepared to deal with this kind of panorama that situation has presented. I didn't know that this will happen to me or this situation will come. How do you deal with that area? Because you are a good doctor, you can deal with that area. Or because you are a good speaker, can you deal with that area? Or because you are a very good singer, you can deal with that area. Dealing with some area means, handling something well means, but now that thing doesn't make my mind uncontrolled. That is called dealing and handling. When you say I can't handle this person, he makes me go bonkers. That means, not that you have to control anybody in life, but because of him, my mind gets uncontrolled. I don't want to control that person. He is his own case. He is his own case by his own. God made him on some busy day. He was very busy. He is a rush work of God. Therefore, some screw has been left. So he is like that. Some things are not tightened properly. It was a rush work God did on him. So there are a lot of incomplete works in his intellectual level. He's a half-cooked brain he had. So my problem is how to deal with him so that I am not out of control. You don't live with everything very controlled and very person is very like Bhagwan Ram is there and Lakshman. ऐसा नहीं होता यहाँ पे. If somebody has very good nature, excellent nature, very obedient, very lovely, very surrendered, very alert, not lazy, serving, jai ho, such a son, daughter. Papa ji, what can I do? Papa ji, Pita ji, Mata ji, what can I do? Never gets angry, never demands anything. ये तो भाई बड़ा पुण्य है आपका. You have done lot of punya in the past to get some person like that. Bhagwan has made him on Sunday, even he was totally free. We get like, no need to deal with that person and handle that person. You need not handle that person. He is so controlled. Something uncontrolled only need to be handled. If something is very good, you need not control. But something is there which is not, then to handle it means that thing should not be a cause of my worry and cause of my anxiety and cause of my anger and cause of my fear. How to deal with this aspect of your life? Life has various parts. Am I right? I hope nobody is saying yes. It is not simply that you are good in studies, therefore you are good in living. Living is not studies, my dear. So when we talk, we are talking about the professional life. I should become only a good professional. Very small portion you are dealing. Very small portion. And you are giving 9 hours, 10 hours to that portion of your life. And other portion you are neglected. You say you become ambitious, but by becoming ambitious, you have done, by not recognizing the God, you have damaged your emotional personality. But how do you mean damaged? How do you know something is damaged? Something is damaged only when it can't give you the output that it needs to. You say vacuum cleaner is damaged because it can't clean after that. My mixie or something is damaged. Similarly, my emotions are not, it cannot hold God. It doesn't have samarpanam now. That is the damage of the mind. क्या करोगे आप? Imagine Bhagwan Ram's condition. First half of his life, wife was taken away in this manner. Second, not even second half also. Second half, not saying. Second part, you can say. People said it's very bad thing. Still he didn't lose his anger. Lose the temper, what you want. Neither he kept anything that I had to tell. He was the one who was sitting, he's the right person in the red, with red shirt. कुछ नहीं. क्या थी पर्सनालिटी में वो बात? What was that in him? Life is not that. That I go and I have a very nice dinner and it is over now. No. Such situation comes that you are baffled. Such things you hear that you feel, my God, what I'm hearing. Am I right? I heard this. You need a very, very strong mind which is not affected by outer situations, which is not taking the outer situation and getting broken somewhere, carried away somewhere. Your decisive power, your happiness power, your fulfillment power is not touched. 3F I told. First was fulfillment, second was freedom, third was feeding? Feeling. I thought feeding is kinky. Now we will have feeding scheme, not now. इतनी बड़ी पर्सनालिटी चाहिए. I have known people. My doctor was there, I don't want to name his name, heart specialist. He used to do open heart surgeries. Excellent doctor. That is sign. The whole city was after him. And ultimately what happened to him, one day he was sitting and he himself had a heart attack. A massive heart attack. And he had no medicines in front of him. By the time he started writing that, give me something, and he said, if I had known that this will happen, I would have been prepared. I was not prepared. He passed away. ऐसा आसान नहीं है भैया. Life is not halwa and pudi and your what? Milk pav. ठीक बोला ना? Your emotions are tested. You have to have so much of faith and so much of God that if everything is looted away, still you feel fine. And therefore I said, please, samarpanam is required. There I don't have an identity. I have only identity of God in me. Therefore I need not maintain it. Anything godly need not be maintained. You don't maintain sun. Or neither you maintain earth. Neither you maintain the stars. Neither you maintain cloud. I am boiling the water so that some cloud can be found. Today I am boiling the water. It is not raining in Cape Town. So I am boiling the water in the kettle so that it can evaporate and it can rain. Cha. I think you need to go to Peter Middlesbrough Asylum. And celebrate Diwali there only. Big things you don't have to maintain. You made a separate identity than the God. Samarpanam to tha nahi. I want to become something. I want to show something. I want to become a husband. I want to become a wife. I want to become this. What I say should be heard. What I say should be understood. Why don't you understand me? I am father. I am mother. यही सब तो माने अपना. You put yourself in the imaginary cells, prisons. Every identity is a prison. And you can't come out of that identity. And you try to pamper that identity by 100 ways. Sorrow is not a sorrow. Some of your identity which you love is under attack. And you did not make an identity of oneness with the God. That He alone is me. I am not separate from Him. This is samarpanam. I am not separate from Him that I need to do anything. Let Him do whatever He wants. Why should I do anything? What He wants, what you want. Shall I sit down? I'll sit down. Shall I speak? I speak. Keep quiet? Okay, I'll keep quiet. वो तो हमने बनाया नहीं उसको. I want to become something separate, something. I want to show myself. Ego's only work is it wants to express. Let me express something. ऐसा सुना ये गाना स्वामी जी. लोग भी क्या कहेंगे? I'll sing such a song that what people will say. I'll make such a dish what people will start licking their fingers. Why? It will be short or what? I'll dress so nicely, everybody will look at me only. This is where you are putting yourself into trouble. Life is meant to what? To work on that level where you don't feel difference. That your power and God's power. Where you feel that I have no existence. I am nobody here. Discovery of beauty is to discover that my relation is nobody. I am related to anybody in this world. And I have no work here. And I have no bhog here. So difficult. Again say, no work here, no enjoyment here, nobody here. Then what will I do? I have only God there. Let Him do through me whatever He wants. And He will tell His desire. He is very clever. He tells His desire. And if He expresses, any goodness belongs to Him. It doesn't belong to you. If you praise, then praise goes to Him. It is not my praise. You can't say your hand is very good. And then you say, so acha hand, so nice. And you don't see me at all. You can't say that, the eyes are good, not you. You cannot say like that. You cannot say eyes are good, but not you are not good. Your whole body is not good. Only eyes are good. You cannot say that. When you are talking of anga, you have to talk about angi also. Part and a whole also. This was Arjun. This was beautiful devotee. And if it is not there, you maintain your identity. बना लो अपना, माँ बना लो, पिता बना लो, भाई बना लो. अपने को क्या मानना चाहते हो? हस्बैंड बना लो. हस्बैंड बनने आए हैं. ऐसी वाइफ से परेशानी हो जाएगी, हस्बैंड नानी याद आ जाएगी. व्हाट हस्बैंड बनने आए हो तुम? तो बनने आए कुछ, यू हैव टू बिकम समथिंग. ऑलरेडी व्हाट हैज टू बी मेड, गॉड हैज मेड इट. व्हाई आर यू बिकमिंग समथिंग? इट इज माई प्लान एंड प्रोजेक्ट. Okay, you can have your plan. Please offer to the God. If it is His project, then only continue. Don't push your project. Why? It is not my right as a husband. देखो तुम बनो मत कुछ बनना. I told you that story, if you remember. One guru and shishya were there, disciple and teacher. They got lost in the jungle. Remember the story? Didn't remember. So they had in the night, they had what is called that wooden structure on the top? Tree house. So disciples said, Guruji, you go. He said, no, you go. He said, but we don't know whose it is. It is a small cottage on the tree, but we don't know whose it is. He said, go live there. So he went there on the top. Guruji was down somewhere. So the master came out of that tree house. He said, hey, kaun hai? Who is there? He said, Sadhu. He said, get out. You are Sadhu, are living on the tree house. Live under the tree. Come here. Morning he met, he said, Guruji, this is what happened. Guruji said, today I will go. So Guruji went next day, night. In the night again that person came. He said, Kaun ho, who are you? He kept quiet. We came out. He kept quiet. He said, hey, who are you? He kept quiet. He said, Acha, sadhu hai koi. वही रहे. You be there. Sorry I disturbed you. Moment you assume some role which is not related to God, that role will make you so much pathetic, despicable, oh my God, humiliated. हम बता रहे ना, समर्पणम नहीं करने से उसकी यह हाल हुआ. And you will try to hold that role, and world will try to, because world will try to humiliate that role. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you are lucky, you will find. Sometimes not. कोई रोल ही मत लो किसी से कुछ. Only role you can take is bed roll. And other role is there, that is God's. I am of the God, but samara kuch nahi. You ask him what you want, I'll do. I have no other desire and I have no credit to take. You are, hum to ek ho gaye aapse. And then comes last thing called seva. Yesterday you heard, Brahma ji was very pleased with, who? Manu. He said, whatever you say, I'll do that. Brahma ji said, bhai, tum bade gajab aadmi ho. Very good. Brahmovacha, 9 shlok, 3.13.9. Pritastubhyam aham tata, swasti statvam kritishwara, yan nirvalikena hrida, shadhi metyatmanarpitam. Very beautiful shlok is there. What is said here? Pritastubhyam aham tata. I am very happy with you. Who says? Brahmaji. Because without any kapat, you said whatever you will say, I'll do it. There are dhyan dena what is seva also. Seva is not working. This seva word is very oft used, and I think it is the most misused word. Because people don't do seva, they think they are doing seva. Seva means, please understand this word seva, because without this you cannot be happy. It's very important to understand. You live with somebody, 1%, 10%, 5%. Right? And in that person, there are two aspects. What is the aspect? One is G aspect, another is J aspect. Why you are making it complicated? Make it simple. One is G aspect, other is J aspect. Seva is the ability to see the G aspect through the J aspect. I think he understood. Tell. See, he got it. Everybody has two aspects. You all did not get, got you. So one is that in my mind, कुछ नहीं हम. I don't have to work for anybody because I have no relation with anybody. भाई रिलेशन तो काम करें हम किसी से. The biggest blunder is that you formed independent relation. He is my son, daughter, mama, chacha, and father. कुछ relation हमारा किसी से है ही नहीं. Every talk I am saying the same thing. When I have no relation, then why should I work for anybody? Why should I think also about anybody? You know, what do you think the president of America has become president or not? Huh? He's about to become, I think. Huh? Trump is now forbidden. He doesn't know that. By know what the bidden that is there, what breakfast he takes. हमें क्या मतलब उससे? I have nothing to do with him. Well, you did see that person who lives near Dulamma's house, that side. He was walking today. So how has he money for Diwali crackers or not? Who am I to understand all this thing? When I have no relation with anybody, there is no question of any working for anybody. You work for somebody only when you have relations. Supposing you had seen me first day you came in, Swami. And very first day, if you remember that. Very first day. Everybody remember the first meeting. And that day, you know, what was did you think I have to work a lot, I want to do a lot for Swami? No. Why? You have no relation. Rather, fear was there, hope Swamiji won't ask me anymore. रिलेशन है तो हम काम किसके लिए करें फिर? हमारा किसी रिलेशन है नहीं कोई. सच बात यही है कि जीव हैज नो रिलेशन विद जीव. भाई जीव हैज नो रिलेशन विद जीव. That Jeev who is coming as your son was somebody else's father in the last birth, and next birth he'll be somebody else's daughter. The wife in this birth was somebody else's calf, was somebody else's mother or father. You have no relation. आपका जीव से कहां से रिलेशन बन गया? If this was a system that you are relating, then I could have said every birth we are together. 7 जन्म का साथ. कुछ नहीं 7 जन्म का साथ होता. 1 जन्म is so difficult to निभाओ. So difficult it is. Judge asked the wife, why did you hit your husband with the chair? Why did you hit with your husband with the chair? He got hurt. Wife said, because the table was too heavy. क्या करोगे आप? Mathematics, one boy got 0. He went to the teacher. He said, "Sir, why you gave me 0?" He said, "That was the lowest number available." You fared so bad that I had nothing to do. भाई आपका रिलेशन तो किसी से है नहीं, भाई क्यों अपना रिलेशन बनाया आपने किसी के साथ? जीव के साथ क्या रिलेशन है आपका? बेवफा है जीव, इज अ डिसलॉयल जीव. You don't know who will leave you. You say you love me, supposing, nobody says, but supposing. When your prarabdha will come, you will leave me. You will wonder that what Swamiji will eat or what will happen to him. Will you wonder? Anybody will wonder what he is going through after I pass away. Will you know, I'll prepare breakfast and then go. क्या है आपका? ये वैसा बेवफा जीव है साहब. पूरी दुनिया ऐसी बेवफा है साहब. तुम किसके लिए? तुम जीव के लिए काम करे ना. यू बिकम फादर एंड देयरफॉर यू आर वर्किंग फॉर द सन. यू बिकम मदर एंड यू आर वर्किंग फॉर योर सन. यू बिकम हस्बैंड, यू आर वर्किंग फॉर द वाइफ. यही तो तुमसे ब्लंडर हो गई लाइफ में. यू आर डूइंग अ ब्लंडर हियर. इन योर अंडर योर माइंड देयर इज अ ब्लंडर. And you say, I'm serving it. No, where you are serving? And I'm serving the Jeev. Cannot serve a Jeev. No way. You have no relation with him. You formed imaginary relation. You formed imaginary relation that she is my sister, she is my mother, she is my... कुछ भी बोल दो तो उसमें क्या, बोलने में क्या है? I can say this is my wife. ये मेरी wife है. चलो, let us have anniversary, let us go out. Eat. I'll dip in the sambar. ये कोई बात हुई? कुछ भी बोल दोगे किसी को? हाँ, and he is my child dumpy. कुछ भी बोल दोगे इसको? On Diwali we have to get clothes for him. He liked the shirt with the zip. Put some zip like. आप काम किसके लिए कर रहे हो? You are living for whom? Before serving, please understand the principle of God very well. If samarpan is not there, you cannot do seva. बेटी कहां से आएगी जब मां नहीं उसकी? And seva is the daughter, granddaughter of Shraddha. समर्पण के बिना कहां से बेटी आएगी आपकी? In samarpan means your eyes are pakka. What pakka? Everything belongs to God. He alone is there. And there is nothing called me separately existing from Him. And my only work is to execute His plan. That limb has no separate desire than Him. I have no desire. Only fulfill God's desire. Only do whatever He wants. No appreciation I need. Even if you give it, it goes to Him only. Got or not? First time when I did pravachan and I got dakshina. Immediately we give to the teacher only. We are very happy. I got dakshina. Why? To identify with Gurudev. Okay, what is it? Dakshina. How much is there? I have not opened the envelope. We are so excited. आप हैं कौन? Samarpanam means my existence, my identity, no separateness, only God is there. Then comes seva. प्रॉब्लम अपने लाइफ में ये है, ईगो को हम सेवा, ईगो से ईगो की सेवा करते हैं. देखो, वी ट्राई टू सर्व आवर ईगो अनदर ईगो बाय एंड वी गिव द नेम सेवा. इट इज नो मोर सेवा. बेकार की बात है. सेवा मीन्स द प्रोसेस ऑफ merging with the God, not through the Jeev. Through the Jeev and Jagat, the process of merging my small self with the big God. I don't stop in between. I hope you got my point. Didn't get my point. It is not serving a jeev. It is not working for any jeev. Hello. Hello. Seva is a self-dissolution process. It's a merging ceremony. It's a merging ceremony. Acha? With whom? Of the jeev with the God. It is not an emerging ceremony. आज से हम husband हो गए. Today I have become husband. You know, one couple went to honeymoon. So they returned back. So the wife said, he said, on the airport, he said, people should not think that we are newly married couple, How should they? The husband said, people should not think, they should think. Then wife said, only one way is there, you handle the suitcase. He didn't understand. And newly married is there, wife is very pati vrata, usko lagta hai itna bhakt hai hum pati ke. She is doing everything. Later on he does. Govind is also trying to understand. समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं गोविंद. मेरे प्यारे, मेरे दुलारे, मेरे मुन्नू, मेरे चुन्नू, मेरे गुड्डू, तुम सेवा समझो. सेवा is not working for anybody. Seva is the physical and emotional expression of my already understood fact in my intellect that I is no separate one than the God. My will, God's will alone, like God is pervading the sun, God is pervading the moon, God is pervading the earth, God is pervading every tree, and every tree is as per God. Know that from people neem came out. It's not like that. Rules is there. No, only people will come out. Or from grass, from grass, cactus came out. No, God is pervading this body and God is pervading this. Actually, this is God's body. This is God's mind. This is God's life. This is God's eyes. This is God's ear. This is God's hand. This is God's words. Where are you? I am nowhere. I don't want to be anywhere. I don't want to be anywhere. I'm not. The moment you want to be there, bas, there is your trap. Your next birth will start. Will start demanding. You want joy from somebody. Yahi mare tum. Moment you want joy from somebody, after that you get sorrows from everybody. Moment you want joy from somebody, you get sorrow from everybody. And then what you do? You say, I'm serving my family, I'm serving my father, I'm serving my mother, I'm serving. Wait, sit down. Serving requires a lot of training. It is more difficult than going to the rocket, going to the moons by rocket. Serving is more difficult than that. Using the word serving is very easy. Because you have ahankar. And you don't recognize God in your life. Ahankar is God cutter. It is God isolator. It is God veiler. I wanted. I wanted. This is my... पहले God को समझ लो. He alone is there. Omniscient, omnipotent. Everything is His only. And therefore this Jeev is also in Ashtadha Prakriti. Jeev is also one part of that issue. कुछ नहीं हुआ. And therefore, serving means, hello, yes, please express God's Swabhav, not your own nature. Please express God's Swabhav and merge in God's Prabhav. This merger of your Swabhav, of God's Swabhav and Prabhav, God's nature should express through you and it should merge in the God's Prabhav through the Jeev. That is called Seva. I hope it is clear. Or I am speaking too much. No, sorry, you speak a lot, but never mind. But I like it, Swamiji. If I don't like, why will I sit? I have no compulsion. You cannot express your nature. You cannot express your nature. Please get my point. Supposing I give you my book to keep. You can't write your own love story on this book. Or tragic story. Whatever is the story may be. I gave you my Bhagavat to keep. Right? And I saw once I met him or her. Hairs were very nice. Or I don't like this person. His teeth especially I don't like. Everything was okay, but this teeth itself is not like. I felt like taking and putting them. You have written. Arey bhai, ye aapki book nahi hai. This was my book. How did you write it? How did you write your own story in this point? My father's name was Ticklish. And therefore I am ticklish. Because his name was Ticklish. But you cannot write your own story. समझो हमारी बात को तुम. This was not your book. You are supposed to keep it quietly and worship it. And rather, if I give it, you are expected to see me through this book. That I gave this book so that you can remember me. This is what Gurudev used to do. On his 75th birthday, he gave me his photograph. The photograph which you see in my room, it was given by his hands. Very old photograph. On that photograph, it is not that I can put my own sign somewhere or like. And he said it is so that you can see me through this. I can't do. There is nothing called my life. I have to express him through his life that I have got. There is nothing called my mouth. I have to express God through my mouth. It is his mouth. It is his eyes. It is his hands. How can I express myself? This ashram is Gurudev's ashram. I can't start my business here. Personal business. What business? Some business. Chinmaya Lucky Stores. And get all the profit and take all the profit. ये नहीं कर सकते आप. Car park is meant for ashram car park. Kitchen is meant for ashram kitchen. Oh, I hope I'm right. I can't use it for myself. Your room is not for your room. It is ashram's room. It is meant to express godliness. Your room cannot you start some coaching center, computer coding coaching center from my room and earn money from that. And same we do your life. You are laughing here. It was his life. It was his mouth. It was his eyes. It was his ears. It was his words. We put our own agenda everywhere. I want to become that. I have to go there. अरे तुम मर जाओगे, तुम कर नहीं पाओगे. And then from some imaginary jivas, I said, this is my son, this is my daughter, this is my husband. क्या कर रहे हो तुम? And then you work for them and you say, I'm serving my son, I'm serving my daughter, I'm serving my poopa. Eat panjiri and say poopa. What are you talking now? You are not meant to work for anybody. I am saying with an authority here. Let me complete. Don't go, and don't switch off. I am saying, you are, whatever people you have around, they are not people. There is a God sitting in them. You are meant to serve each person, each God through the person. Through sonness, you serve Godhood. Through fatherness, you serve God. Through J factor, you serve G factor. So that means my eyes on G while I am going through J. Like if you see your Guru, although you see your physical body, his physical body, but you feel, no, he is God for me. We used to see Gurudev. Gurudev is a physical body. He will also walk, he will also eat, he will also, talk. But through him, we said, no, whatever we are, it is because of him only. But other person did not see God. He will see only physical body. So we are not supposed to. First step of living is, please don't see J factor only. Please try to train the mind to see the Godness who has made the world. He is sitting in him and he is peeping through his eyes and he is eating through his mouth. It is him whom I have to work for through the external apparatus. This is called serving. And because it is my body, it is God's body, I have to express God. God doesn't have anger, so I should not be angry. God doesn't complain, I should not have complained. God is not lusty, I should not have expressed lust from my body. God is not thief, so I should not express theft from my body. Unless you express God's nature, and unless two things, from me, God's nature, and in you, to see the background God. So it is God to God meeting. This is called seva. No, but then what we do? I work for you, right? And then I feel, see, I did so much and you didn't understand. So this is my son, Swamiji. I brought him up. I sent him to America. He chose a girl. He chose a girl. It's true story. White girl he chose. And he's married now. I'm not talking to him, but he's coming to take blessings. Airport I'll go and I'll slap him in front of that so-called white wife. I heard from my eyes. I said, but he's coming to take blessings? What blessings? 3 years have passed. We are crying here in the house. We are also old. So na shuru. And wife is already started. Ganga Jamna is already going on. I said, see, cool down, you have BP, please cool down. Today you measured or not? Measured? Huh? अच्छा आज लो है नमक वमक खाओ में थोड़ा सा नहीं अच्छा तो लो हो जाएगा और फिर क्या लोगे अच्छा फिर then that person said whose father is there, Swamiji, I only sent him. I took a loan. I sent him to America. I said, but he gave you 3 years. Didn't ask you. Do you ask me? But I said, no. No means no. If he is rigid, I am also rigid. I said, two rigid person only break each other. When you feel somebody is very rigid, golden rule is just become soft. On outer words, no need to be rigid in your sadhana and satsang. There are good areas you can be rigid. Kya hoga? This is Swami, this is what happens. You work for a person, therefore you are suffering. If you had thought, I am serving the God through this sunness, through this sun, I am serving the God. And God does not ask, what? Give me what I give back. Give me my sun bill. Every month sun's bill is coming there on your nose. One solar put is so expensive. Solar, we are struggling with that solar, what is it called? Solar panel. That oxygen mask, that is expensive. It gets over in 10 minutes only. Some people have very long nose, so that is over in 2 minutes. They over-breathe. If you have small nose, then you breathe less. No, that is also expensive. But he did not give you the bill. He gave you the body. There is no delivery charges. Of the karma phal he gives. There is no delivery charges. But I give the fruit of action, give me. Because I am seeing you stored all the fruit of yours for so many birds. For 1 million birds, I am keeping all the fruit. Storage is there. You have to pay for the storage also. Kuch nahi charge. Selflessness is the expression of seva. I don't want anything from you. If you don't express God, you cannot survive quietly. I give you the best. Give you means give the Lord in you. हम लोग कच्ची आंख है हमारी. I only see that much. I only see that like a woman is there. Everybody will see a woman, but son will see more than a woman. She won't see, no, she is ugly woman. She won't see that she is an ugly woman. No. She said, come on, shut up. She is my mother. And she is my most beautiful mother. Mother is always beautiful. He sees more than that external body. I'm right. Saints have this vision. They merge the God's nature with the external prabhav of God. Okay, God expressed. And everybody around you and me are only meant to serve in this manner. Don't see bad about a person. You have nothing to do with the person. Or I have to want, no, nothing. Or I want to enjoy this person. Don't enjoy a person. I want him. No, enjoy the God on the person. Don't put yourself in a problem. Already you have a lot of problems from the last birth. Already you came with the big baggage. Your baggage is already quite disturbed and disturbing. Don't add to your disturbance. Already you have many diseases. Why you are adding to your more diseases? You are not able to tackle your past. And you are adding something more. Instead of taking medicine, you are exaggerating your disease. I am working for my son. I am working for my mother. Chup. You are working for a God in the mother, in the son, in the daughter. And not you, the God. God should express. God should come out. Your saints say, when the saints speak, people say, हाँ भाई भगवान ही बोले. People, only Gurudev was not talking Swamiji, it was Lord Shiva talking through Gurudev. Why we said about them? Why we say? Lord Shiva only talked through Swami Shivananda. Not that he wrote anything, it was Lord Shiva's words, it was Lord Rama's word that expressed them. Why you say like that? Saint is that who doesn't express the Jivatva. We get very small, we see very small, we are habituated to see very cheap and very small portion, very minuscule thing. We see the ugly mother, that's it. Ugly woman, not see the mother. अरे आप उसको देखो. आप उसको देखो. You know this Mayhar Devi temple I was telling one day, if you remember. The one person was there, his cows was grazing. Ultimately he wanted the money from that cow holder. And he said, go there. And there was a cave. And he knocked that cave because cow went there. And then an old lady came. Very old lady. An old lady, hairs all scattered. He said, हाँ बेटा, क्या है? He said, you know, your cows are coming and grazing in my area. Please give me. She said, I don't have money, but I have some grains, that rice and some wheat. Take this and don't come again. He went all converted into gold, diamonds. She was Mayhar Devi only. She was Devi. Then he went to the king. King went there. Then king got a dream that I am here, please build a temple. Then the temple was built. Express godliness, selflessness. angerlessness, desirelessness. That practicing is difficult. We have practiced so much to express, I don't like this, I like him, I like her, I don't like that. I am very touched, I am very hurt by him. Kya yaar? God doesn't get hurt. But how to practice it? There is sadhana is required. Forgive the one who even beats you. You kick the earth and she forgives you. Somebody kicks you every day and walks on you, how will you feel? She's a Devi. Prithvi is a Ma. How will you feel? This practice of expressing godliness, there you need gurus. There you need Daivi Sampatti Vimokshaya. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Jnana Yog Vyavasthiti Danam Damascha Yajnascha Swadhyaya Tapa Arjavam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodha Tyaga Shantirapaishunam Daya Bhutesha Roluptam Mardam Hirachapal, etc. etc. I will not express. Tell me, if God sees, He sees, no, He sees, okay, He's a son, but He's a little cranky son, but He's my son. God sees like that. You are dealing with a God's Jeev, not your Jeev. He is God's son, He is God's child, He is God's daughter, He is God's father. I will express God through me. And you do express. You do express at times. When you serve somebody, when you just become selfless for some time, you express God. Many times you don't want anything from anybody, still you do it. Not that you are all the time angry. Many times you are really expressing the God. And you are not aware also. Moment you are aware of your goodness, you have become bad. Good, they used to say, humility is a strange thing. Moment you think you have lost it. Anything which you are very aware of, that means it is not one with you. Like your denture. If you are aware of, then it has not gone fit. New denture is there. You do like that. इस बात को पकड़ लो आप. Lakshman ji was Lakshman ji. Ram ji was Ram ji. Sita, because they expressed extreme selflessness. They expressed angerlessness. They expressed lustlessness. They expressed there were no negativity around them. There was no backbiting about them. They were not demanding anything. That I did so much, what you gave to me? They expressed detachedness. They expressed Guru Bhakti. Because God is extreme Guru Bhakt. Guru Pad Kamal Palotan Lage. I hope this is clear now. But we are stuffed with our jivatva. And we eyes are defective. I see only this person. He is very bad. He did last night to it. Day before he made me angry. Or he is very good. She is very good. I am very close to that person. Not close to this person. Kya hai? He is my only son. अच्छा हाँ, he is my son. मेरा गुड्डू, मेरा पप्पू, मेरा डॉगी, अरे सॉरी, मेरा लल्लू, जो भी हो. He is my only son. I love him a lot. I can do anything for him. क्या है यार? ये क्यों हर जगह आया ही लगा रहे हो? He cannot fulfill your expectation. Or one day he will leave you, or you will die before him. Fortunately, when you will die, then you will feel I'm living. हम जा रहे हैं बेटा, जा रहे हैं. हम जा रहे हैं. As you become old, you will become fearful that हम सब छूट जाएंगे. They all will be leaving me. Oh, this training, two training. What? Training of sight and training of insight. Insight, I have to express godliness. And sight, I have to see the G factor through the J factor. And you have to serve everybody around you. You cannot say, I don't want to see that person. No, you have to serve. You are neglecting the God. You don't neglect a person. Remember my point. If you neglect somebody, you don't neglect a person, you neglect a God. It's not that you are neglecting a person. By not talking to you, you are not neglecting a person, you are neglecting the God. इसीलिए we say भाई नमस्ते तो करी दो हरिओम. You don't do namaskar to the person, body. You do namaskar to the God in him. Am I right or wrong? Not right. Okay. And then he says, see what is written here. You have served me a lot. 10th shlok. Param sushrushanam mayam syat praja rakshaya nripa bhagavaste praja bhartuhu rishi kesho tushyati. Very nice. See, he's saying, you are serving me. Who's saying? Brahma ji to Manu. Huh? Manu? Huh? Brahma ji is saying to Manu. He is saying, by saying that whatever you will say I will do, you have pleased whom? God. Achha, if somebody is very good guru is there, you don't need a J factor. It is directly G. Work is very easy. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Bandhav Guru Pada Kanj Kripal Sindhu Narurup Hari. Guru is the walking form of God. Tulsidas says. Bandhav Guru Pada Kamal Paraga. You don't need a medium. Ordinary person is not too much of godliness is not there. Therefore, you have to see the inside. You have to put effort to see kahan hai Bhagwan, right? Dikh nahi raha usme. Hai. He is there is God. Please peep. Saints you need not peep. They are like a sun. Too evident. It is easier to serve therefore. But difficult to get a saint. Easy to get a God, but difficult to get a saint. Mahatma is Sulabh. Sorry, Paramatma is Sulabh, Mahatma is Durlabh. And then last 13th shlok. Yesham natushto Bhagavan yagya lingo janardanaha tesham shramo yaparthaya yadatma nadrita swayam. Have you underlined that? Huh? If God is not happy, who is the God? Janardana. All his effort are wasted. देखो क्या लिखा है? Tesham shamahi aparth. Aparth means useless. That means fast. That means nothing will give you peace of your mind. Whatever you will do, why? God will see that you are not happy. ये गड़बड़ कर दिया फिर. गड़बड़ हो गया फिर. तेषाम श्रमः ही अपार्थाय. And not only this, he has insulted his own self. Yadatma nadrita swayam. He has disrespected your own real self. You don't disrespect somebody else. You disrespect your own self. You don't criticize others. You criticize your own self. You don't see bad in others. You see bad in yourself actually. Tell me why and tell me how. Huh? By if I have money, I will give you money. If I have a water bottle, I can give you water bottle. If I have a lot of respect in me, I can give you respect. Respect belongs to God. I have infinite respect. God is most respectable. Therefore, I have a lot of God. I can give a lot of respect. If I have a lot of love in me, because God is there, I can give a lot of love. But I don't have love for me. That means I can't give you love. When I can't give you love, that God inside stops loving you. When you don't give respect, the God inside stops respecting you. Because you have given to that God who is inside only. I criticize you. Right? I forgot that same God is here. Whom I criticize you is here only. And I loved you, same God loves me. I have value for you, same God is happy in you. All the sciences are very, very difficult to understand and more difficult to follow. But there is no other way out. There is nothing you can do about it. And therefore, moment, supposing I give you, come on, come here. Hello, take this flower. What for? Just keep it. For my love is there. After you give this, you will always feel happier. Because you have given flower to yourself actually. You have not given flower to somebody else. You have given flower to yourself. Supposing you serve somebody, or I serve you. I am not serving you. I have served me, the God in me. Do you think I am talking to you? I am talking, you are happy. By my talking, my God is happy. I am much more happier than you. Whether you like or not my talk. And if I say bad to you, then I will suffer, not you. बहुत अच्छा वर्ड, यदात्मा नादृता स्वयं. He is insulting his own self. I hope it is clear. Whole thing went on seva only. And therefore Bhagavan Ram was very happy. Kikai was not a bad person for him. You don't deal with persons. Don't deal with that. This is a false thing. Don't deal with something true. Let the true deal with true. Let not the false jeev deal with another false jeev. Be one with really you are. Atmaupamena sarvatra samam pashyati orjana. And therefore when you hear, I tell that Udiya Baba was there, and many times in Vrindavan he used to walk on the road. If he saw any pig also, and people don't touch also. So he go and embrace sometimes. He said, Arey, nobody loves you. I love you. कोई तुमको छूता नहीं क्या? अरे नो नहीं, I am there. I love you. को क्या है? आओ तुम इसको खाना खिला लो, चलो. Let us have food for it. सबको ले लो, all, bring all the pigs here. Bring the food. चलो, from my hand. This is saintliness. Saintliness means very easily where you can see expressed God. Eyes, nose, mouth, ear, walking, talking, everywhere God is overflowing. Schedule, waking, sleeping. Therefore we prostrate to Gurudev. Therefore we prostrate to Tapan Maharaj. We prostrate to the God, not the body. And if I don't do, I struggle. Why he did like that? Arey, don't deal with the person. Bring the God in you. How? We'll see later on. Bring the God in you. Think about God. More you think about God, more God will express. If I'm very angry, anger will express. If I think about God, God will express. Why not God will express? Life is a difficult project. Don't allow yourself to be carried by Maya. No. I am serving God. I am serving the God. I am serving my Krishna. I am serving my Shiv. You are my Shiv sitting here. Therefore, my buddhi is not that some listener is there, you are some listener, some is intelligent, some is foolish. No. You are Shiv and Parvati sitting here. She is listening and he is listening. And he is the one who is speaking through me. And if he doesn't speak, better I should not talk. Saints think if God is not expressing, I will better go in my room and go into solitude. I'll keep quiet now. If you don't want to talk, keep quiet. Better I don't talk. Therefore, saints give their time in solitude. They do jap, they do puja, just because of this fact. They want to remove out the false expressions. Therefore, I say, please think about God. Read Ramayana, chant Gita, chant Ramayana, chant, do your jap. Feel God and love all. Embrace everybody. Do something. Nothing you can do namaskar. Do offer pranam. If you don't like, mentally do pranam. Mentally do namaskar. Mentally think you are touching the feet by your head. Live with God, in God, as God. That is called seva. Very difficult work. Very difficult word. Swamiji, I served so much, I got so much of problems. No, you are serving your ego. You are not serving. You are not serving at all. Sorry. Bhagavan doesn't get hurt. Any finite thing only get hurt. Khub khush raho. Be like Ram. No grudge. No negativity. No anger. Even Ravan also was not angry after he was killed. Mamapesha yathatava. He says Vibhishan, as he is yours, he is mine also. He is my brother also. What are you talking? All this elder brother, my elder brother, I am very young than him. अपना भी भाई, अपुन का भी है ये. ये भगवान है. ठीक है? Life will become easier. No desire, no desire. No expectation. हमारा तो एक ही काम है. What? Merging. Whole day what you do? Merging ceremony is going. Marriage is going on. Eternal marriage is going on. हमारा तो उनके साथ marriage हो रहा है बस. I'm getting married to God every moment. His grace and my faith is getting married. Whole day. Moment you break a marriage for a moment, that is called sorrow. That disconnection for a moment is called sorrow. Whole day is just with person I use. With the work, he is there. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama